Hey guys, this is Insanity here. In this series of videos I will be creating a new account and basically documenting my gameplay right the way through from rank 1 where I start to the final rank 50 where I am now. For the people that already play Shadowgun Deadzone, it'll just be a bit of fun. You can watch the parts that you find interesting and see basically my method of play. And for new players of Shadowgun that want a bit of helping hand at whatever rank they are, you can either watch the entire thing, which will probably last for quite some time, or you can just skip to the areas of what you want to see, like a certain rank where I might unlock new weapons and that. So firstly I'm going to do is, this is my main account, I need to log out of my main account and I need to create a new user. So I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Basically, what I'm just doing is create an account. When you create an account for the first time, it asks you for your username, your password, and then you have to accept terms and conditions or something like that. And then it asks you for a recovery email address where if you forget your password, you can reset your account. So basically, I've literally just done that, and this is the first thing it shows me. Welcome to Deadzone, basically, yes, hello, show me tips and hints. You might want to keep that selected, you might not. I will, why not? Then it comes up with a tutorial, okay? And I'm not going to read this all to you. But yeah, next. Yeah, that's my username that I just created, Insanity DZ. Only because I couldn't think of anything else. And DZ obviously stands for Deadzone, you know. I'll skip that. Now I'm going to have to play deathmatch, okay. So you know what, I've done this tutorial before, I find it quite boring, I'm just going to skip it. Right, so I've gained new reward. That's great, you know, I don't really care. My first chip, you know, it's over there in the casino, I get to win a bit of money. Jackpot isn't very high at the moment, so I'm not going to bother even giving it a go. Maybe in my later videos, when I've got about 30 chips, I'll do something when I just play the casino and see how much gold I win. Right, so basically, obviously it's the main screen. Got my nickname, which I can change. I can change it to Insanity, I can change it to Bob the Builder. It doesn't matter, for now I'm just going to stick with Insanity. And then you can change, another thing you can do is you've got the Europe server and the Asia server and the American server. It'll automatically place me in the Europe server. Yes, I come from Europe, I'm from the UK. And what it does is, obviously in the servers, it does increase your gameplay ability because you get less lag, you know, better ping, all good stuff like that. Okay. Right, so this is like my stats at the moment. Yeah, I don't have any, I haven't played any matches. No, I'm rank 1, no kills, no deaths. Kill submit is 0. No, not very exciting. Recent matches, none. Favourite arsenal. That's apparently my favourite weapon, the bandit. Even though I've never used it, because... And my favourite item is a grenade, apparently. Okay. So, close that. First thing I need to do is probably change my keyboard settings. So I've got controls there. Aim sensitivity for me goes up a bit. Obviously, I can't tell you how it goes. But roughly in the middle is roughly optimum for me. I'm just going to see what these controls are like. Oh, they've automatically come over from my old account. Well, not my old account, my main account. So, as you can see, these four here, the movement, they are usually D, W, A and S. You know, WSAD, like the other controls that people sometimes use. I've changed them over to the arrow keys just because I'm a left-handed person and it means I don't have to drag my hand right across my computer keyboard to make it work better. Next weapon, previous weapon, mate, that is default, and believe me, it really does help because then, like you see, you've got fire, you've got reload, which I've changed. I can't think what it was originally. So you've got these, and it does really make weapon transitions easier later on in the game. Item 2, at the moment this is for my old account. I'll go on to items a bit later, but in item 1 slot I had a detector, like radar, and you can't press on it, it works automatically, so I just kept that up there. Alpha 1 is the big number 1 on your keyboard. In item 2 I had a grenade, so that is my right control. Look at your keyboard, it's right next to the arrow keys. And then item 3, you only get a third item if you have a premium account, and I don't pay for premium account, so I left that the usual default key binding at number 3. Quick commands, I'll show you them a bit later in game, but I put them as right shift. I think they're like Q or something originally to start with. Roll, space, it's not ideal for me, it's a bit far away, but to be honest I don't really roll much. I can find other ways of getting around people. Right, so we'll close that. Invert look, if you've played like flying games before, you know if you like press the down arrow key, if you like go up, you know it's pretty messed up, but some people like it. So if you want to press down and go up, or press down and go forwards in this case, then check that on. I hate it, so I'm going to have it off. Graphic details, you can press auto detect and it comes up for high for me, but to be honest you don't really need it on high. It looks cool, but you can play on low or medium. I have it on medium just for, I like it on medium. Resolution, you can uncheck full screen, have it in a little box. Language, you can get rid of the hint tips, you know, the first thing it asks you can get rid of those if you want. Sounds, music I usually have off just because it bugs me, and the sound volume I have turned down a bit. That actually doesn't matter because I'll turn the master control off, but I'll pull that down anyway. Oh yeah, and to finish, when you're setting up all these, just click on something else like game, or get rid of options if you're on there, press options. A lot of what I do a lot of the time is go down here and press reset by accident, because on most games, you know, normally it'd probably be an OK button, but it's not, it's a big reset button, so don't be fooled by that. Okay, equipment. So right, so this is me at the moment. I've got a choice of 2 skins at the moment. I can either be a soldier or a mutant. That's the mutant. To be honest, I don't really like him. If you've played the original Shadowgun, then he's sort of like the bad guy created by Doctor, whatever his face is. But I prefer soldier. Hat, I don't have any hats at the moment. Obviously, I've only started. You can buy hats with gold. So this is the bandit. That is apparently my favourite weapon. It's the weapon you get when it's first starting out. I have used it before at rank 50 with my main account and got success, but you know, there are better weapons to be using. Then I've got a grenade over there. That's my standard one. It's in my first item slot at the moment, which is a bit inconvenient. So I'll just go on to controls and change that to right control, that to 2 for now, because it's my second weapon slot and second item slot is locked at the moment, and then these two here, and these are if you get a third weapon and a third item if you have premium account. Perks, they can make you do different things. I'll go through that a bit later. Research area, very gone on. Just have to press OK to that basically. And these are all the weapons available to you at the moment. That's the bandit. The weapon I've got. For each weapon, you get 4 upgrades, and obviously they will make the weapon a bit better based on what it says. Usually 3 of them cost money, which is this value up here, and then 1 of them costs gold, which is this value up here. Money you get a limited amount when you like play games, and gold you can either win off the casino or you can buy that with like your credit cards or PayPal, or if you're on Facebook you can use your mobile phone credit, which is quite a nice little thing. These are the other weapons I unlocked. They're all in tiers, and this one's submachine guns. And you've got the Marauder, the Luskakov, depends how you want to pronounce it. You've got some shotguns here, assault rifles, machine guns, energy weapons, which are sniper rifles and plasma throwers. Then you've got the rocket launchers, okay? Yeah, a couple have got weird names. That one's obviously called Shitstorm 2 because they couldn't be bothered to think of a better name for it. Then you've got the explosives. Obviously, Nav gave me the grenade at the start, 250 damage, range of 7. Which is okay. You know, later on you can unlock EMP grenades, which destroy turrets, which is in the robotic section. I'm getting that way. Flashbangs, they don't actually kill or damage, they just blind people, which is quite funny, because you usually get, if you get seen them, they'll usually end up running around in circles. Then you've got a grenade Mark II, which puts the damage up a little bit. What's this one? That's 250. Okay, it puts damage up by 10. Not a great deal. Puts the range up by 8, which does mean it goes farther, does more stuff. Then you've got team play, and you can unlock med kits, ammo kits. There's the detector Mark 1 I was telling you about. That works automatically. Detector Mark 2, basically just a bigger range, range 15, range 25. Then you've also got those, Medkit Mark 2 sort of thing. Obviously they heal faster and last longer than Medkit Mark 1s. So these are robotics. Like I was saying about the EMP grenades, that's what these can be destroyed by. Basically they just roll out and they start shooting at people. But if you look, damage is 7. The damage on them is really, really poor. And to be honest, the accuracy at 71 isn't. But saying that, they can be quite useful in sometimes. Like going on, inventory, weapon slot, basically, that's the way you unlock that second weapon slot there. And then same with the item slot, you unlock that earlier actually, and you can have your second item. Ammo holsters, basically what it does is you get that and you get basically more spare magazines in whichever weapon you're using, which is pretty cool. Depending how much ammunition you use. And explosive pouch, it says down here, all it does is, if you've got, where are they, either grenade Mark 1s, grenade Mark 2s, basically any of that stuff equipped in one of your item slots, instead of giving you one of them, it gives you 2. Pretty cool little feature. And when you get to that rank, and if you've got enough money, then it's worth buying. Then you've got the movement perks, like I was saying, you've got the sprint, and it says down here, normal speed is increased by 50% for 10 seconds. That's pretty good, it's the only one I can have at the moment. But it does mean, when you're not sprinting, you are pretty slow, and it means that you are more likely to be shot, because you can't move as fast. And then you've got the counterpart of it, for Sprint 2, which is faster. Normal speed increased by 60% for 12 seconds. So, you know, you get faster, quicker, and for longer. But through experience, when on my main account, I don't use these. I use these two. Mainly in the Run 2, obviously. But this one, it permanently increases move speed by 12%. So, you know, obviously, you're looking at this and you're thinking, that's 50%, that's 12%. But the thing is, when that 10 seconds has run out, until that 10 seconds like refreshes, you're moving at, well, normal. Can we say 0%? Sort of. 0%. But this one you're moving at 12% constantly, which, you know, isn't quite as good, but it's probably better in the long run. And that one increases move speed by 25%. Believe me, having Run 2 is a massive advantage over somebody. And then there's these two. On my main account, I haven't even bothered to research these. They are pretty useless in my opinion. It increases health by 20%, it increases health by 40%, reduces damage by 20%, reduces damage by 40%. But my thinking is, with these two, is why do you need to have more health, or have, like, better armour, should we say, when you could just have this and get away from them quicker. So it's sort of like this one, it makes you move faster. These two, you are moving, like we said before, at that like 0% constantly. So you are very slow. So I think these are pretty pointless. Another little thing you've got on all the trees, you've got this little button up here called Reset Tree. At the moment it's 0 because I haven't upgraded anything on my bandit, and that's the standard weapon, you can't like delete that. And you can pay gold and you can get a weapon like refunded. So say if you got up to rank 10, let's say, bought the Marauder for 45,000, quite expensive really, and then you look at it or you play with it and you find that you cannot shoot anyone or kill anyone for crap, then you can go up this Reset Tree button and obviously gold will be increased, but you might be able to get some, and you can reset it, and all of the upgrades you've bought on it and that 45,000 will be resetted and the money will go back into your money pot. So say then you could go out and buy, I don't know, the Attila at rank 11 instead. Although to be honest, in my opinion, that's a pretty bad weapon as well. Shop, last thing. You've got some boosters. You can have sentry rockets, which are a variation in turrets, but these shoot rockets instead. They're pretty cool, but they can be destroyed very easily, and the time they last before like self-destructing is pretty weak as well, and they cost you gold. So they're not actually very good, to be honest. Just shoot, you don't need them. They cost a little bit less, they shoot plasma instead, obviously a little bit less damage, but still pretty cool. Boost speed, it lasts for 15 seconds, it boosts your speed by 50%. So say if you had like sprint 2 and then a speed boost, then you'd be going almost going twice as fast as what you would usually, which is pretty cool if you really want to do that. Boost armor, guess what it says, it boosts your defense by 25%, means you have 25% more health. Not that useful, but pretty cool. Oh, sorry. Damage, 50% increase in damage for 25 seconds. Not very much to say about that. It does what it says on the tin. Boost accuracy. I'm pretty sure, I've actually never used one of these boosters, I don't think, but I'm pretty sure what it does is it just makes you zoom in farther when you're shooting, which can actually be a disadvantage if someone's right close to you, but you know. And then there's the invisibility booster, which lasts for 25 seconds. It's the most expensive, but obviously it does make you mainly invisible unless you start shooting, then you become visible again. But to be honest, I don't use any of these boosters, and I've never been any worse off for it. But if you do find someone that's using any of these boosters, and if you kill them, manage to kill them, then you will get some gold for it, which is pretty cool. Skins, like I was saying, those are the only 2 skins I have at the moment. These 2 are unlocked only if you buy a premium account. But I don't buy a premium account. We've got Beast, a Widow. Main thing of her is she's actually a bit thinner, so it might make her hard to hit. And also if you're playing with her, maybe I'll do a little clip on my main account if I don't buy her on this account. If you're playing with her, she's actually got a pretty nice arse. You've got Rats, he's really fat, so he is quite easy to hit, but he looks pretty cool, you know. He's from the Shadowgun expansion, from the original. This is Sarah, she's also from the Shadowgun original. She's the robot, but you can play as her as well. She's quite thin, and it does make her quite hard to hit. Then there's Slade, he's also from the original Shadowgun. Not very much to say about him. Then there's the sheriff. If you look at all these cost a little bit. Starting here, $9.99.90, 1990, 4990, 9990, and then this guy at the end, 39,990. He costs a heck of a lot of money. If you're in the UK and you use or if you're someone that uses Great British pounds or pounds, then I'm pretty sure that costs you about £25 real money. So it is actually quite expensive. But believe me, he does look cool. I do have him on my main. I'll maybe show you him a bit as well. Hats. All these do is protect you from a headshot. So if someone manages to headshot you, either with a bullet or with a sniper, you don't take any damage from that first shot, but your hat will fall off. And then obviously you're susceptible to another headshot if they manage to headshot you twice. And obviously this one's 500, keeps going up, 550, 650, random, 990. Pretty cool hat. It's a rare hat. I do have it on my main. Some stupid ones. Beanie's pretty cool. Birthday hat. Headphones. These getting more expensive now. 2990. Skisa 2990. And then there's the cylinder. Obviously a big step up. Again, a bit like the skins with the sheriff. Big step up from the last one, which is 2990. And to be honest, it does exactly the same thing as this one, right the way down here for 500. It just looks cooler, sort of thing. So you know, I've got it, but you don't need it, not really, unless you want it. You can buy some start bundles as well. So you have to get some gold. Base knows it gives you 25 grand money and 3 days premium. This one, Shadowgun bundle, it basically gives you the original 2 from the original Shadowgun. Gives you a bit extra money and again 3 days premium. And this is the golden bundle. It costs 42,500, which is obviously quite a lot. Probably about, I don't know, probably about £28. But if you round it up, it'll probably be about £30 because obviously you can only buy things of gold in certain amounts. And you do get Sheriff and Cylinder, which means Sheriff is about 10 gold off 40,000. This is 10 gold off 10,000. So with the 1 month premium and the 30,000 money, 1 month premium costs, we'll find out. 1 month premium 5,000 gold. So that is a pretty good deal, to be honest, but obviously it is so expensive. Going back, premium account, you can either buy 1 day, a 3 day, a week, a month, or 3 months. Obviously it says 3 months is the best price because it is, but obviously it is very expensive. And also, say if you're not sure you're going to like Shadowgun, or say you might be going away somewhere, or your tablet might break, or whatever, or your phone, or your computer, then to be honest, if you buy that and then you stop playing within a week, that is a bit of a waste of your money. But I don't buy premium, so it doesn't really affect me too much. Then you've got gold. It takes you to a separate website. If you click on that, and you can get gold in different amounts. I think the first one you buy is like 2,400 gold, then it goes up to like 4,500 gold. Then you've got money, and you can buy extra money, which is this value up here, with gold. So if you get some gold and you want money, then you can buy some money up there. Obviously more money equals more gold. But to be honest, if you're a decent player and you want 8,000 money, you could buy that for 100 gold, or you could get a day's premium, which is a bit pointless. But if it was a weekend and you didn't have like any homework, or you weren't like working, and you played that for a day, even if you played it for about 12 hours and you were a decent player, you would probably get, I'd say, probably at least 40,000. So let's say, and that one's 300 now. So you'd probably, you might even make it like to 50 grand sort of thing. So you might be able to even double your money. So that's the quick way of doing things. This is premium is sort of like the way to do it more long-windedly. So we've got, next thing we've got is chat. It's a global chat, and you've got basically a load of people in here, ranging from, like, I'm rank 1, obviously, that guy's rank 45, and this guy's rank 50. Rank 50 is the highest you can go, and you can literally just type in there, you can type in high or whatever. Yeah, so funny, and then I'll need to scroll down again. I don't even know, did I even type that? I don't know. Hi. Press send. Ah, there we go. So I'm rank 1 at the moment. If you want to add people to friends, you can click on them. You can just press that little button, which add friends. Pretty cool. You've got some friends where you can private chat with friends if you have them. Rankings. Overall leaderboard. These are obviously the rank 50s. I'd like to point out that this leaderboard is broken, but I will provide a link to a stat website which was actually made by some dedicated players of this game and my friends in the actual GZR clan. I'll talk about clans. GZR is one clan, there's KO, there's Boom, TMJF. In my main account, I'm in a clan called XYZ. Then you've got your friends. If you had a friends, I'd show up there, and you can see how you like rank up against your friends. But obviously, I don't have any friends, and again, this leaderboard is bugged as well, broken. So it's not really that useful. You've got your friends, you've got active friends, and friends you add, pending friends, people that you've added, and they haven't accepted yet, or people that have added you and you need to accept them. Then if say you've got some friends in like real life and you know their username, you can go add friend by username and write their username and then type a little message to say hello. You've got some more apps where it takes you to another website and it like basically gives you links to like the Shadowgun app stuff. Then you've got post. We've got some from Madfinger, our loyal host. Increased price of hats and skins. Hat can protect you against headshots. Yes, yeah. Anti-flood protection. Yeah, okay, pretty much. You can delete all them. Not very much else to say. You get rewards every day. That's the way you can get like some boosters for free, and then you get a rocket. And then on this day, you get a magic box. Yeah, I'm sort of going to ruin the surprise for you now. Basically, that is like, say, one booster, usually a damage booster, I think. And then this one, you get like 8 damage boosters or something. So, you know, it's not that great, but it's okay. But the chips are useful, especially if you win the jackpot. Okay. Well, thank you guys. That's all for this first video. In the second video, which I will make in a couple of minutes probably, because I've still got some time, I will be playing my first match on Deathmatch. And after going over this last screen review, I will be playing a deathmatch game and you can see how I get on. Thank you. Bye.